Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome. So in today's trading session, once again, AI is all the hype. So what I wanted to do is we always like to, and now it's not always a good thing to short into strength, but when you're in a little bit of a bubble, it's okay because we, or myself, as an intraday momentum option scalper, it's okay to short into strength when you know what you're doing. So in today's trade, obviously, I attacked NVDA once again. So if I'm not looking at you as I'm talking to you, I've got multiple screens up here. So you're going to see my eyes all over the place. So just bear with me for a second. First of all, I just want to get into this. Here is my margin account, real account. Obviously, I got to blur up my account number just so I don't violate the terms of services of my brokerage account with my broker, because that can happen. If you're over here, it says partially delayed data. Don't worry about it. Everything's in real time. Stock is in real time. New York Stock Exchange, Amex, NASDAQ, all real time feeds. And we got here equity options, real time futures and futures options. I don't have this subscription in the jurisdiction that I'm at right now, so I'm not paying for the feeds for futures, but I can find them on other ways on the platform. It's all real time, so it doesn't really matter. That's how the brokerages get you, by getting you to pay for extra stuff that you don't really need to pay for. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Forex real time, others in real time, right? So we got that right there. So what do we do? Attack NVIDIA. First thing we do, let's come over here. Let me see what I'm doing here. First thing we do is always draw the box. So the box is always drawn. What's the box? The box is volatility. The box is volume. The box is price action. The box is support and resistance. So what do we do when the stock opens up, or the ETF, or the Forex, or the futures, or the crypto? It doesn't matter what it is. The box is 96% effective, deadly accurate. When the position opens up under the box, we're going to take a short position, right? If it opens up above the box, we're going to take a long position. Sorry for my scribbling there, but I'm trying to draw an arrow. So that's kind of my arrow. So what happens now, if it opens up way under the box, like as you can see it right here, well, what do? We got to wait, because sometimes what it will do is it'll rip right up into the box, touch it, tag it, and then move right here. So this is called the no trade zone, or if you want to do a spread, you can do a spread like a put spread, or you can do like a credit spread, kind of whatever floats your boat. So I just waited for this move to happen because I saw what was happening in obviously real time, but I also saw what was happening last week on Friday, and I'm seeing where NVIDIA's trading ranges are. So I just wait for it to tag right here on the high, and then I just shorted it all the way back down. I placed my trade and I shorted it all the way down. Now, I always tell you guys that I'm always looking at the 5-minute chart to do my setups. There's a whole bunch of time frames for you to be able to take your positions, but I'm always telling you right now, there's some key time frames that if you're an intraday momentum options trader or scalper, or whatever the situation is, there are a couple key time frames that you need to kind of key in on. Now, I kind of go over this inside of my course, so that's neither here nor there, but basically this is one of my setups. You see the option right here on this right hand side. So I'm looking here in the 5-minute setup, right? So when I send this trade out, to my Platinum X Power Option Trader members. We're no longer in beta, so forgive me for that. So the text alert came out here. It's bought to open NVIDIA 2020, June 9th, 23, NVDA 377.50 strike put. And obviously you'll see there what I made as well. Sold it plus 31.47%. So it was a good trading session. But let's get into the actual trade itself. So right here, I'm sending out the trade for my guys and my girls in the Platinum X Power Option Trader groups. There's two things you can do. There's two things I could have done actually. On the open, I could have took this trade on the open and I could have wrote it up. There's a reason why I don't do it, because it's called the box. So let me show you what algorithms are doing here. You have to forgive me because I don't have a mic. My Rhodes mic is toast. My Rhodes mic is toast, so I'm using the audio for my laptop on my Mac. So here's the channel. So we go from the top of the boot here, top of the shoulder. There's channel 1. So this is going to show you, if you want to work on this side here, this is the algorithms, right? This is a steep channel. Remember what I've always told you, algorithms trade in channels and trade in slopes. If you understand where the slopes and channels are, you understand where your resistance points are, you understand where your support and resistance are, you'll do very well in this business, because that's what algorithms do. Man trades like this, right? Algorithms are like this or like this. They trade in channels, they trade in slopes, right? This is an escalator to the upside. This is inside of my course. I teach ski slopes and escalators, and this is all algorithm, right? Now, if you want, you'll see all the levels that I've drawn out right here. These are gravity points or pivot points, right? These are points that is built into the algorithms. So the algorithms, and I'm not saying that they absolutely have to touch these levels, but these are called gravity points. This is where the algorithm will levitate to 9 times out of 10. So literally, it's almost 100% of the time, or 90% of the time, they're going to hit these points. They're called gravity points. They lurch from levels to levels to levels. And you can obviously see right here that they're hitting those gravity points, right? And then you want to draw some more intraday gravity points for yourself if you'd like. You can totally do that. And as well, then I have the volume profile, because I want to see liquidity. I want to see where all the nodes are. I want to see what's trading, right? So this is what we do at the Platinum X Power Option Trader groups. Now, after I shorted, let me come over here and remove that drawing so that you see the next drawing right here. You short from the top. Here's your range. Now, when you're doing channels and when you're doing slopes, this is a little bit subjective, and it's a little bit of an art form. Like once you've been doing it for a while, you get really good at it, because you start to pinpoint exactly where the algorithms are. So you see the channel right there for the algorithms to trade down. This is an escalator to the downside, right? Fantastic move, right? And then right here, let me come over here. Let me draw that rectangle for you. So this is just consolidation right here. Notice where the consolidation is, right? Notice where the consolidation is. The consolidation is on those gravity points, right? Bouncing back and forward. See, the algorithms are chopping back and forward, right? So let's break out once again what the algorithms are doing, right? There's a lurch. So, I mean, you get the point. Now, there's obviously a specific strategy for drawing out your channels and drawing out your boxes, but you can see what the algorithms are doing, right? You can clearly see it right here. right? Down, consolidation. This is low level consolidation, step up, right? Algorithms working their way up and down, right? And then that's where we are right now. Now you see consolidation, right? So that's it from me for today. So if you want to know what I did there, so I'll show you right here. So this is what we did today. Well, this is what I did today. My members were very profitable today, 31.47%, 23,600 on today's trade for NVDA. So there's the 5 minute. You can see it clearly on the 5 minute. I don't like trading on the 5 minute time frame because you miss too many opportunities. That's just me. You miss too many opportunities to trade on the 5 minute because 5, 10, 15 minute trade right there, then consolidation, right? You see it right here clearly. 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, and then consolidation for another, 35 minutes. That's what algorithms do, right? So I'd rather be able to get this candle right here, get half of that, and get that trade right there. That's a good 12, 15 minute trade for me, and I'll take it. That's all I need, right? Because I go on scale, I go on size, I go on momentum, I go on volatility. So when I see all those line up, it's not that I load the boat, but I'm very critical of my trades, right? I understand and know the leverage points for my trades. So when I get into a position, I scale in with size and I scale out with size. I'm very calculated. I'm very risk averse. I'm looking at the risk reward for my big block positions. What's the risk reward right here? Well, the risk reward is we're at the high. How much more high can we go, right? 395.65. Well, 396.12. So what am I risking? You know what I mean? For me to hit another 55 cents, I'm risking $15. You know, sorry, not $15. Let me rephrase that. 396 down to 388.6. What is that? 396. I'm $12, right? Or so, give or take. 396, is that right? Yeah, 396, 390, 386 is 10. It's still $8, $9, right? That's what I'm risking, right? So that's not a good trade right there for me to look if it's going to be going much higher. I'm gonna load up my trade, and I'm gonna shoot for another $55 cents, $1, when I can go out and I can make $8 or $9 on a trade on options. I can load up on my options. That's just kind of common sense. So that's it from me. That's it from Double P. Hope you enjoyed this end of the day trading recap. Because you can see exactly what's going on. That being said, if you like what you see at the Platinum X Power Option Trader groups, you want to become a member, definitely reach out. I'm still recovering. I'm still making sure, first and foremost, I got peace. I've got zero stress. I'm recovering still. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm feeling better and better day by day. Got some residual effects there with some little bit of nerve damage all the way through from the lower half of the body still, but it is what it is, right? There's nothing, a little bit of physiotherapy and acupuncture and some more scanning to make sure everything's cool. But other than that, I just kind of have to deal with it. I have to deal with the residual effects of a ruthless disease. So, that's neither here nor there. I just kind of wanted to get that out there. But the key is body first, health first, money comes afterward. Money's the byproduct of your health. You want to join the Platinum X Power Option Trader member group, I will help you. I will help you generate income. It's that simple. My members are very happy. They've been with me over 3 years now. I got people with me, lots of members paying over 3 years. So nobody pays $397 a month, $497 a month, or $697 a month for 3 years if they don't see the value in the course, they don't see the value in the teaching, they don't see the value in the strategies, and they're not making money. Like, I don't know too many people are going to pay that much money every month if they're not making money. So it's got to tell you something. So that being said, climb on board. Love to have you. You got to be able to make sure you follow the program and let the system work for you so you're not working the system. And that's it. I'll see you in the next trading session. Take care, everybody.